everybody, I'm Grant Flood from Fletcher Sports Zone, and welcome back to another YouTube commentary. Tonight, we have the 2021 MLB All-Star Game. Commentated the Home Run Derby on a different channel last night, but tonight we have the main event, the AL v. the NL. We shall see what happens tonight. They just wrapped up the national anthems. We're about to get this game underway live from Coors Field, of course, home of the Colorado Rockies. But real quickly before we begin, let me just go over the rosters. What's up, Sean and Joey? Appreciate you guys stopping by. So for the American League, we have catcher Salvador Perez. Well, I'm not going to go through the positions, but the hitters are Salvador Perez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Marcus Simeon, Rafael Devers, Xander Bogaerts, Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, Teoscar Hernandez, and Shohei Otani. Otani will be leading off for the AL tonight. Mike Trout will miss the game due to injury, I believe. Mike Zuno, Jose Altuve, Whit Merrifield, Bo Bichette, Carlos Correa, Tim Anderson, Joey Wendell, Matt Olson, Jose Ramirez, Jared Walsh, Michael Brantley, Joey Gallo, Adolis Garcia, Cedric Mullins, JD Martinez, and Nelson Cruz. And then for your pictures, for the pitchers for the AL, Shane Bieber, Garrett Cole, Nathan Eovaldi, who, as much as I love Eovaldi, I don't know how he made the All-Star game, I'm being honest with you. Kyle Gibson, Yui Kushi, Lance Lynn, Carlos Randon, and Chris Bassett. And the relievers are Matt Barnes, Rollis Chapman, Liam Hendricks, Ryan Presley, Gregory Soto, Taylor Rogers, and Andrew Kilrugen. What's up, Von Hook? And then for the NL, hitting-wise, we have Buster Posey, Freddie Freeman, Ab Frazier, Nolan Arenado, Fernando Tatis Jr., Ronald Acuna Jr., who's actually going to miss this game due to a torn ACL he suffered last Saturday, Nick Castillos, and Jesse Winniker. So that's cool seeing two Cincinnati Reds in here. JD Realmuto, Yadier Molina, Omar Narvaez, Ozzie Albies, Chris Bryant, Brandon Crawford, Jake Cronenworth. He's been pretty good with the Padres this year. Eduardo Escobar, Justin Turner, Manny Machado, Max Muncy, Trey Turner, Mookie Betts, Brian Reynolds, Kyle Schwarber, who I believe will miss us due to injury as well, Juan Soto and Chris Taylor. And your pitchers for the NL, Corbin Burns, Yu Darvish, Jake DeGrom, Kevin Gossman, German Marquez, Trevor Rogers, Zach Wheeler, former Met, now in the Phillies, of course, Brandon Woodruff, Walker Buehler, who was my original snub from the actual All-Stars. Of course, I got Buehler in for kind of as like a reserve. Max Scherzer, Freddie Peralta, and Taijuan Walker from the Mets. And your relievers are Josh Hader, Craig Kimbrell, Mark Melicon, and Alex Reyes from St. Louis. All right, and we are ready to get this game underway. Again, for the AL, Shohei Otani will be kicking things off, and he's also going to be pitching tonight. So the guy just continues to impress. Dodgers got booed hard. I can't be surprised if the Dodgers and the Astros, if both those teams, and I guess any Yankees, so really just Aaron Judge, if they got booed, I wouldn't be that surprised. Thoughts on the Freeze Suter buyout? Honestly, it was a smart move. Got to look forward to the future. If you're Minnesota, that was smart. They both still have 4 years left on their deal. They're still going to have to pay him a little bit, but you buy him out, that was smart. Now, hopefully they sign either Kaprizov or Fiala, and we'll see how Minnesota does. Okay. Looks like. So I believe this is the first time we are having the All-Star game at Colorado, so that's interesting. Houston really get booed as hard as Rock. Yeah, Machado, unsurprisingly, really? Oh, the Giants players get booed? Why the Giants players, really? Brandon Crawford and who's the other dude? No, I shouldn't be booing them. I like the Giants. I want the Giants to win the division, if you want my personal opinion. Dodgers, I can't stand. Padres, I like, but there's a few players on the Padres I don't really like. Manny Machado being one of them, so. I want the Giants to win the division. Well, in reality, the Diamondbacks are my favorite team in that division, actually. But let's be real. We will not mention Arizona because other than Escobar, they have been complete and utter rubbish this year. So we are not going to bring up the Diamondbacks. And of course, I don't know how when I was going through the NL lineup, I don't know how for some reason he's not on my lineup, but obviously Pete Alonso's here as well. Because I'm thinking of like players we saw last night. Like I saw on my NL roster, I didn't see Pete Alonso. On my AL roster, I didn't see what the heck's his name? Trey Mancini. Your two runner-ups in the home run derby. Alonso win that one 23-22. And Otani, how about that? He was upset in the first round by Juan Soto. How about that one? I mean, Otani had such an awful first minute at the plate, but then he buckled down, hit 22 home runs in about 2 minutes, but ultimately couldn't get the job done against Juan Soto. Oh, it is the second. Okay, Coors Field. First one was back in 98. Thanks, Sean, for the info. And then the year after, it was in Fenway, 99. Me being a Boston native would kill to see the All-Star Game head back to Fenway Park. But, no, we'll see. But, of course, obviously, this was originally supposed to be taking place in Atlanta. But, of course, due to some restrictions, they had to move it to Colorado. So, remember, this is supposed to be taken in Atlanta, but taking place in Atlanta, rather. But not the case. I had to switch the destination. Hopefully we get the starting pitch, like, before 8:25. That's kind of my goal. Oh, it's just they have all the players driving up in certain cars. You got the Red Sox driving. Looks like you have the Dodgers, Justin Turner, Judge, Gallo, Chris Bryant, with Kimbrel. Oh my goodness, man, Machado's driving his own car. Oh my goodness, this was funny. Oh, that's awesome. Brandon Woodruff riding on the motorcycle. Cedric Mullins in a car by himself. Yankee Reed and Mad Lies. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Oh, stopping on the way by for fast food. That was the Nationals. Of course, Trevor Story didn't have to go far. The only Rocky in this year's All-Star Game. Oh, Nolan Arenado, the former Rocky, also part of the All-Star Game. All right. Looks like we are getting set for first pitch. Let's take a look at your starting lineups. For the hitting core for the AL, we have Otani, Guerrero, Bogarts, Judge, Devers, Simeon, Perez, Teoscar, Hernandez, and Cedric Mullins. All right. As your American League batting order, and again, we have a lot of reserves, so we shall see. Dreams game's going to be the next month. Oh, for sure. Field of Dreams game. Maybe I'll commentate that. We'll see. Looks like who they got an interview with now. Xander Bogaerts looks like it. course, Bogart's the shortstop for Boston. Playing fantastic. Second start in his third All-Star Game appearance. He leads the AL. Shortstops, at least. It looks like batting average. Also news for another Red Sox who made the All-Star Game. Matt Barnes getting a contract just under $19 million this past Sunday. What's up, Mackenzie? Thanks for stopping by. And now we will interview a White Sox. That is, of course, Nolan Arenado. Oh, I saw the Cardinal logo for the White Sox logo. I was about to say, it looks like Nolan Arenado because the only White Sox who, of course, made was Tim Anderson. And yeah, Arenado, I mean, good for him. Coming back to Colorado after getting traded for pennies on the dollar during the offseason. Played a few games here already with the Cardinals. And now in the All-Star Game for, I believe, the second time in his career. Of course, wearing the 28 for the NL. Appreciate everyone stopping by so far. In fact, we already have 7 likes and we're only 11 minutes in. It's incredible. I appreciate everyone stopping by tonight. Getting on the mound for the National League. That's on the Duncan Key trade. I don't know what Edmonton is doing. That's my thought on the Duncan Key trade. As Max Scherzer will deliver to Shohei Otani, and we are underway with the foul by Otani. Otani banging a .279 batting average this season with 33 home runs, leading the league in 70 RBIs. He has over 1,000 on-base percentage. And now here is a pitch that's going to be hit into, throw over to first, and Otani is out on the ground out. Good play by the outfielder near first. That was Todd Frazier. A good hit by Otani up the middle, but a good play by Frazier, able to flip it over in time for the opening out. Freddie Freeman, the first baseman for the NL. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. leads the MLB with 73 RBIs and a .332 batting average. And hit this one foul. A 7-mile-an-hour pitch by Max Scherzler, a national pitcher who once played on the Tigers. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to miss. 1-1 the count. Yep. I agree with you on that one, Von Hook. Yeah, Pierre McGuire getting hired by the Senators with some front office role, which is pretty incredible. Scherzer misses that one. 2 on the count. Pierre McGuire just knew every single stat. Like, ever. He just knew every single stat you could imagine. Here's a pitch from Scherzer. That one hit up the middle, but Frazier with another easy play to first, 2 gone. And then Guerrero and Scherzer hug at center. That's funny. Yeah, I knew a little bit too much about the Flares, right? I mean, hey, listen, dedication on the research. I give him props. AL, of course, in the blue, NL in the red. 2 outs. 27 doubles leads the AL for Bogarts. The .321 batting average, and that pitch will take a strike. 0-1 the count. Scherzer already has pitched 7 and has the lead against Bogarts here with the 0-1. Now the delivery, and just missed to left-hand side, 1-1. think a lot of people weren't a fan of Pierre McGuire, myself included. I didn't really like him. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be swinging the foul. 1-2 now to Bogaerts. Oh, and by the way, I'm obviously going to be doing a home run Red Sox if Bogaerts, Devers, or by some miracle, JD Martinez comes up to the plate and hits a home run. I will be doing my regular home run Red Sox like I usually would because we got to have fun. Here's a pitch up high, 85 miles an hour, 2-2. Red Sox playing the Yankees on a Thursday. So maybe I'll commentate the game maybe on Friday. That's a swing and a miss. So Scherzler got his first strikeout on Bogaerts. And we will head to the bottom of the first, where it is nothing between the AL and the NL. They show the Scherzler and Guerrero Jr. hug again. So, commercial break. And there's really no other news to cover. So every few commercial breaks will be going over the sports news from the past 48 hours. Because, this is the lone baseball game on tonight, of course. NBA not until tomorrow, and the hockey season is officially over. I guess in a couple commercial breaks from now, I have my next string of throwback games I'm going to do. Hopefully, I do them by the end of the month. I don't know. I'm thinking kind of for my schedule for this week. Well, obviously, tomorrow it's going to be Power Skate, so nothing there. Thursday, I think I might just take the night off. Friday will probably be Red Sox Yankees. I'm thinking Saturday afternoon, I might do my NFL throwback, which will be the first time I commentate an NFL game since since Chiefs Bills AFC Championship game. So it's been a while. I need to get some football in my system. We're a little over a month away from the preseason. I got to get excited. Pierre McGuire loves Mike Babcock. Why am I not surprised by that? And Pierre McGuire doesn't really. I mean, Pierre McGuire makes a lot of teams lose, is what it is. Pierre McGuire was technically there when the Bruins beat Vancouver, so McGuire and Doc Emrick and Eddie Olczyk, those three don't have the Bruins curse because the Bruins beat the Canucks in 2011 with those three on the broadcast. Now, the Bruins don't have a Doc Emrick, Pierre McGuire, or Eddie Olczyk curse. Kenny Albert one, maybe. Oh, and of course these commercial breaks are going to be longer than usual. We have a soccer game on. Corda versus Panama rather. And let's take a look at the National League hitters. Fernando Tatis Jr. to begin leadoff man. Muncy, Arenado, Freeman, Castillos, Winokur, Realmuto, Reynolds, and Quincy, the last batter. I think it was Buster Posey. Joey Otani, 13 starts. He has a 3.49 ERA. He has 1.7 strikeouts per 9 innings. And Tatis Jr., 314. A batting average. Or rather, 314 million. That extension at the end of the offseason was nuts. A swing and a foul by Tatis to begin in foul territory, and it will be a foul as Guerrero Jr. was chasing after it 0-1. Tatis with a 286 batting average. Tatis now 28 home runs, 60 guys. He has 20 stolen bases, which leads the NL. Otani will deliver now his second pitch. A slow windup, missed, 97 miles an hour ball. 1-1 the count. Which to the left-hand side of Tatis Jr. Now 1-1, Otani delivers, swing and a miss by Tatis Jr. 1-2. Pitch just hit the left-hand side of the strike zone. Good swing and a miss there. Here's the 1-2. Here's the delivery, and this one's going to be hitting a foul. Ouch, and the ball bounced off the foot of Tatis Jr. Scary moment there. Well, I mean, he's fine, but yeah. One, two. Otani will deliver. Now his fifth pitch. And this one's going to be popped up. It was 8-3 down the plate. And we're going to have our first out. As it landed into left field, and it was reeled in by, it looks like Teoscar Hernandez, I believe. And Tatis knew it right out of the gate. He's like, no, I popped it up. Now stepping up to the plate is Max Muncy. Who's 70 batting average. First baseman for the Dodgers. Here's a strike. Now the 0-1. Here's the delivery from Otani, and this one's going to pitch up high, 87 miles an hour, 1-1 the count. Otani will deliver this one. It's going to be hit by Muncy, but a clean play over to first to Guerrero Jr., 2 gone. Off the ground out. We get to have a hit in this All-Star game. Listen, Mike Babcock is, how do I put this? He was a great coach with the Red Wings, and I liked him then. But then once he became the head coach for the Maple Leafs, and apparently he wasn't treating his players with that much respect, I gotta be honest, I don't know. I have mixed opinions on him. I think he's a decent coach, but if he ain't a player's coach, he ain't gonna last long on any team. That's kind of the same reason why I don't like John Tortorella. It's like, I like him as a coach. He's good, but not the best player's coach. That was a 99-mile-an-hour pitch that missed. Arenado now at the plate. The newly acquired St. Louis Cardinal with a 265 batting average. 1-0 the count. Here's a pitch, swinging a foul, 1-1 on the 81. Arenado at Coors Field, 320 batting average, 136 home runs. Believe it or not, Arenado is, I would say, arguably a top 7 Rockies player of all time. Swings and misses there, 1-2 the count on the nice 7 pitch. Here's Otani, good It's right down the middle there, a swing and a miss. If Arenado just brought his bat up a smidge higher, that would have been good. Now here's the delivery, and this one's going to be fouled, and the count remains at 1-2 on Otani with a 100 mile-an-hour pitch. First time he reached triple digits. The count is now 1-2, and looking to get out of the inning is the Japanese native. 6'4", 210, 27 years old is Otani. Rookie year back in 2019. This pitch missed. Another 100 mile an hour pitch, 2-2. Missed it to the left-hand side of the strike zone. Hancock might coach again. I don't know. We'll see. Some team might be desperate to hire him. We'll see. Pitch from Otani. This one's going to be hitting a grounder. And Bogarts with an easy throw over to Guerrero Jr. for the third out. So we have yet to have a hit as we go through one. Aaron Judge, the leadoff man, to begin the top of the second. We come back. All right. Right now in that soccer game between Corta and Pamina is 1-0. Or rather, 1-0 United States over Hatai. That's a soccer game on. And then we also have minor league baseball on right now. Worcester Woo Sox are being the Scranton Bear Rail Raiders. That is a tongue twister. Rail Raiders. It's currently 1-2 Worcester. I think that's cool. Nelson's actually airing a Woo Sox game. That's pretty cool. You're the best officials in the world. Yeah, no. Officials aren't even good. Like in any sport, they're not good. NHL, they miss way too many penalties. MLB really depends on the umpire. I would say MLB is actually the best out of the four. The NFL is, the NFL just can't stick with rules. That's their issue. They can't. The NFL just would have the best referees if they just stuck with the certain rules and just stuck with it, and they wouldn't always change the rule book around. That's the NFL's problem. And the NBA, they just call way too many fouls nowadays. Like, quit trying to slow the game down. That's my personal opinion on referees. I would say, in general, regular season hockey, would probably be the best officials out of any sport. But when it comes to the playoffs, the NHL officials really take a nosedive. At least that's just my opinion. Listeners, the Woo Sox game? I never knew that. Oh, well, now I know. Maybe I'll do a Woo Sox game sometime soon. We'll see. I mean, that'd be nuts if I actually did a Woo Sox game over a Red Sox game. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if the All-Star game was on tonight, I would have certainly contemplated it. So, top of the second, out of the commercial break, still yet to get a hit. And now Corbin Burns for the Brewers comes in. 4-4 record and 15 starts. Pitch down low to Judge. 97 miles an hour, 1-0. They will be changing the pitchers pretty much every inning. Judge with a 282 batting average. The delivery, that one missed. 96 miles an hour, 2-0 the count. Burns delivers another pitch down low, 6 miles an hour. Is now 3-0 the count. Oh, and it looks like Fox is doing a little in-game interview with Freddy Freeman. That's cool. Here's the pitch, and oh my goodness, 4 straight and a walk for Aaron Judge. So Judge now, he'll get on base, the first man on base all night long. 4 straight pitches from Burns that missed to the outside each and every time. There's Freddy Freeman. 6'5", 220. And now we have Rafael Devers coming up to the plate. The delivery to Devers going to hit this one, and it's going to stay fair. Devers with the first hit. Judge will circle around third. It bounces off the wall, and Judge will stay put at third, and Devers goes into second. Burns is having not a great performance. Freddy Freeman, he tried to jump up. It bounced over his head, somehow stayed fair. And, wow. Judge was able to go to third, and then Devers with a double. So we'll see what the AL can do now. Still no outs. And now batting 6 is Marcus Simeon of the Blue Jays, former Oakland Athletic. And the 0-1 count, 277 batting average, 22 home runs. That leads the MLB in second baseman. Here's the pitch, and a swing and miss. 0-2. I mean, I got to just say real quickly, and good thing Sean brought that up. I know about 2 or 3 Red Sox haters who said Devers would do nothing but strike out. And would you look at that? First pitch he sees, he hits a double. Now here's the grounder. Simeon is in, well, he makes it to first, and it is 1-0. Judge scores, and Devers stays put at second. So Simeon gets a base hit off a grounder towards third base. Yeah, Judge able to run home very quickly. Arenado with the barehanded throw over to the first baseman. It's a good throw, but not even close to being in time. Judge will score first, and it is 1-0. And that pitch is called a strike, although it looked like he missed the strike box. To the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez leads the MLB, catchers at least, with 21 home runs and 53 RBIs. He has a 275 batting average. Burns with the delivery and a foul. Nice 7 to Perez. And finally, Burns is leading a pitch count for the first time all night. Perez steps back into the batter's box, the 0-2, to the 2015 world champion. It's the pitch, that one missed, 80 to the right, and 1-2. And now this one's going to be hit and foul. So the count will stay at 1-2 to Perez. There's the pitch and swing and a miss by Perez. So first strikeout or Barnes. Now we take a look at the Padres Twitter, or rather on It's like on Instagram. Padres fans got a hug from Fernando Tatis Jr. Ain't that cute? Here's a pitch and a swing and a miss by Hernandez. I think that's cool that the Blue Jays players have the Canada flag on their jersey. Hernandez now with the 297 batting average. That one missed to the left-hand side. 1-1 the count. It's a pitch. That one missed. 2-1. Here's the delivery and takes a strike there. 94 to Hernandez. Count's now 2-2. Burns is already, 17 pitches. Trying to get himself out of this jam, though, with 3 straight outs. 2-2 now. The pitch, and this one's going to be hit and fouled by Hernandez. Looks like Gibson's warming up in the bullpen for the AL. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be hit, and it's going to be a double play. There's one. Got two. Double play for the NL. And we will head to the bottom of the second. Mainz 1-0 American League. People say Devers is playing over his head. They just got to watch film. That's all I'm going to say. Just watch the film. Okay. Let's see. How about the Woo Sox? Are they still winning? Nope, tied 2-2. All right. It sucks that these commercial breaks are going to take much longer. Man, it is what it is. We have another soccer game on later tonight. We have the Honduras against Grinka. All right. Keep you updated on any soccer game, really any sports news throughout the broadcast. All right. Back from commercial break now. The delivery missed as Lance Lynn, a former Ranger, then signed with the White Sox. He has a 1.99 ERA. Here's the pitch, and that one missed. 93 miles an hour, 2-0 the count. To Freddy Freeman, 55 walks, third in the NL, 19 home runs, 50 RBIs, 274 batting average. This one's going to be hit and fouled. Count's now 2-1. Now in the delivery, fourth pitch of the night for him. And this one's going to be hit by Freeman, but is grabbed by Guerrero for out number 1. Lynn, I believe, also played on the Athletics for a little bit. He's had a very good story in the MLB. Well earned this All-Star game, I would say. It's a pitch. That is a strike, 88 miles an hour. Yeah, so this is Lynn's second All-Star. 9-3 this year. He is 113.74 overall, of course, drafted by the Mariners in the 6th round in 2005. Opted to play with the Cardinals, who drafted him in the 1st round in 2008. There's a strike 2 called on Nicholas Castillos. Another good story for the Reds. I mean, it's just weird to see Reds in the All-Star game not named Joey Votto, if I'm being honest with you. Votto's also had a pretty good year. Here's the pitch from Lynn, and the swing and a pop-up. And it ain't going to go far. Guerrero Jr. will make the play for out number 2. Take a look at the division winners. 2020, it was the Rays, Twins, Athletics, Braves, Cubs, and Dodgers. And then this year, it's been the Red Sox, White Sox, Astros, Mets, Brewers, and Giants. Here's a pitch, and this one's going to be hit fouled. The 0-1. Jesse Winker. Their 1 batting average. 5th in the NL with a .921 OPS. Lynn now to deliver his 9th pitch. Here's the delivery, and that one missed. 94 miles an hour, 1-1 the count. Step back into the batter's box now, ready to take the upcoming pitch, the 1-1. Here's the delivery, and then that one missed. 2-1. One out to Winker. Bang again, 301 bang average this year. Yeah, I mean, just another interesting to see a Red in the All-Star game, not named Joey Votto. That foul tip, 2-2. And of course, member of the 2011 World Series champion JT Realmuto at the on-deck position, former Miami Marlin for getting that ginormous payday, over $100 million to stay with the Phillies this past offseason. This one's fouled back, and the count is now 2-2. When now going in for his 13th pitch. Here's a delivery, and this one is up high, 94 miles an hour, and the count's now full. Anchor steps back into the batter's box. Take the pitch from Lynn down low. So a walk. First National League batter to get on base. Still have yet to allow a hit. Let's take a look at the all-time records. AL has 7 straight wins. They even had a shutout in 2013, 2 extra inning wins, and 2 one-run wins. So we've had a little dry spell here for the National League. I think the AL leads the all-time series as well. That's interesting. Pitch, that one down low. Well, the NL usually crushes the home run derby. The AL usually ends up in the games, which is interesting. Lynn, here is a strike at 94 miles an hour, and the count's now 1-1. Oh, here's a pitch and a foul, 94 miles an hour, and the count's now 1-2. So, the 7th hitter, Real Muto, 268 batting average. I've been the best player on the Phillies all year long. Bryce Harper, I guess you would say an all-star snub for this year. Reese Hoskins, another one who didn't make it. This one's going to be hit foul, 9-2. Count is now 1-2. Well, stays at 1-2. Lynn delivers, swing and a miss. And so Lynn ends with a strikeout. And we will head to the bottom of the second, where it is still 1-0 American League. Jay Martinez could play. Oh, that is true now. Otani's out as a pitcher. Yeah, I mean, that's what kind of stings about being a pitcher. If I was Otani, I would have said, nah, I don't want to be the pitcher. I want to play the game. So he goes 1 inning, doesn't allow a hit, which is good for him. And then, I don't know. It was 1 inning, doesn't allow a hit, then doesn't get a hit in his now only plate appearance. I mean, yeah, you could be seeing Martinez. You could be seeing a lot of people, really. Well, actually, it really comes down to J.D. Martinez or Nelson Cruz, actually. Because that's right, Otani's the designated hitter. I would say Martinez will probably get the playing time over Nelson Cruz, but yet again, there isn't a twin. I don't know. I honestly think Byron Buxton would have made the All-Star game this year if he didn't get hurt. Yeah, so it'll probably be Martinez. I mean, Martinez is the better player than Nelson Cruz, but they might just put Cruz in because there's no other Minnesota Twins. Yeah, Buxton could have definitely made it, at least as a reserve. Like, he could have, I would assume. He's one. Now, if the other, I probably would have voted him in over Michael Brantley. All right. Still in commercial break. Oh my goodness. Dang you, MLB, for trying to make money. All right. Top of the third. Already got 3 innings. I mean, already gone 2 innings. I guess that's not awful. This game will probably end, I would assume, around like 11-ish, maybe, or take a little before, a little after. Cedric Mullins, now the Orioles hitter, is up. The center fielder, 16 home runs, 35 RBIs. He has 106 hits, which leads the AL. He has a .314 batting average. Takes a strike there to the right-hand side of the strike box. Nice sticks from Burns, and it's 1-1. So they're going to pull Scherzler, but they're going to keep in Burns. That's interesting. A swing and a foul, 1-2 on the 94. And Tatis Jr. is the first Padres position player. Oh, that went by way too quickly. He's a hit and a foul again, 89. It's the same type of pitch. And it gets fouled down the right field line. Cedric Mullins, criminally underrated. He didn't have the best rookie year in 2019, but he played well last year, and then this year, of course, making the All-Star game. That's a swing and a miss. Lawrence, second strikeout. Now, of course, Otani was pulled. Now we get to see who will be at the plate now. As they show a sick graphic. I'll show you Otani, by the way. Oh, no, Otani's still up there. Oh, okay. And he's going to ground out, actually. Wow, so he goes 0 for 2. No, Otani's still in as a designated hitter. He just can't pitch. I see. Okay. So they keep Otani in as a hitter. I mean, he's 0 for 2 now, but interesting. All right. Now to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is already 0 for 1. A swing and a miss on the 95. Our pitch 0 on the count. Ground out back in the first. Hard delivery. That one missed. Left-hand side, 1-1. Here's a pitch, and that one's hit by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. into center field, and it's gone. That was a rocket. It is 2-0 American League. What a shot by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Wow. And Fernando Tatis Jr. knew that was a home run the second he hit it. Wow. Good shot. So there's your first home run. First home run of the game. All right. Still 2 outs and a swing and a miss by Bogaerts. I wish it was Bogaerts so I could have done a little home run Red Sox, but I don't know. We'll see. Bogaerts could certainly hit one. Pitch from Burns. This one's going to be hit and fall into left field for a base hit. Bogaerts now 1 for 2. And 2 outs remain. Let's take a look again on the home run pitch. I mean, just wham by Fernando Tatis. Or rather, Tatis. Yeah, they were showing his reaction. And he knew right away that was a home run. But yeah, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His father was a beast in the 90s and early 2000s. And his son doing just as good. Remarkable. Judge's first play appearance was a walk. This one's delivered a ball. Missed to the left-hand side. Judge, of course, said the lone run of the game before Guerrero scored moments ago. That was now 1-0. Pitch from Burns, and this one's going to be hit and fouls. Nice 6 miles an hour. The count's now 1-1. Take a look again at the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit. I mean, that is just excellent power. One. Pitch missed. 2-1 now. There's the delivery. This one's going to be popped up by Judge and foul. 2-2. Judge, 508 career games, 140 home runs, 501 hits. He's the second fastest Yankee to hit 100 home runs and 500 hits. The great Joe DiMaggio. So Judge in good company there. It's a 2-2. Barnes delivers. This one's going to be hit softly, and a quick little throw to second will get the job done. So we head to the bottom of the third, and it remains a lead for the AL, 2-0. A lead. Okay. Kurt Busch won the most recent NASCAR race this Sunday. They're at New Hampshire. My local track. Will I do Fletcher Sports Zone for that? I honestly don't think I'm going to. 301 laps. I don't know if I'm going to be in the mood to commentate 301 laps. I'll keep you updated throughout the week, but yeah, I think for right now, no, I'm not going to be doing the NASCAR race this Sunday. Currently, we have the Gold Cup match between Quodar and Panama. Now it's underway, so USA must have won the other game 1-0. And now we have the Gold Cup still going on. All right. It was interesting. Yeah, I know nothing about soccer unless it's the MLS, and even then I'm still pretty limited. Okay. Let's grind out of the commercial break now. And we will. So we're heading to the bottom of the third. A delivery and a swing and a foul by Gibson as Kyle Gibson, a 2.29 ERA, second in the AL with a 6-1 record. 17 starts this year with the Texas Rangers. The delivery, and this one's going to be a chopper foul, 85 miles an hour, 0-2. And here is Bryant Reynolds of the Pittsburgh Pirates, 302 batting average. Despite the Pirates owning the second worst record in the NL, they managed to get 2 All-Stars. I don't know how, but they managed to. And this one's hit by Reynolds! Into right at the wall. It's caught by Judge. And so 1 out. I almost announcer jinxed the Pirates into getting a home run there, but Aaron Judge says, yeah, I don't think so. Let's take a look again here. A good pitch. Yeah, much better hit. And then Reynolds put quite a bit of power into that. But near the warning track was Judge for the first out. Pitch, missed, night 2 to the right, 1-0. Here comes Adam Frazier, the other Pirate, to make the All-Star Game with 330 batting average. He does have 115 hits. That one missed, 91 miles an hour, 2-0. Yeah, he has 115 hits, but only 4 of those have gone for home runs. I don't know. Anyway, this one's going to be hit, and Frazier in the right field for a base hit. And there goes the no-hitter the AL had going. That'd be sick. We had like a combined no-hitter between like 8 or 9 pitchers in an All-Star game. That would be insane. Well, now Fernando Tatis Jr. will come up, tying run up to the plate now. The Fire's best hitter, right. Yeah, like I mentioned, 115 hits, but only 4 of them have gone for home runs. So interesting on Frazier's stat there. Is the delivery, and this one's going to be a foul by Tatis Jr., 0-1. Tatis Jr., 2019 rookie class. It's this one foul. Are we going to get another pop out here? We will. Making the play. And getting the second out. Looks like that was Hernandez making the grab. Or Cedric Mullins. Couldn't really tell who made the catch there, but regardless. Outfielder for the AL, and that is Toucan. Now Max Muncy, who's 0 for 1, will come up to the plate, and he will take a ball, a 6 miles an hour, just underneath the strike zone, and the count's now 1-0. Oh, here's the pitch. That one just missed, 84, and the count's now 2-0. Muncy, a ground out back in the first. 270 batting average, 19 runs, 52 RBIs on the year. .972 OPS. Pitch, foul back, counts now 2-1. So delivery now. This one's going to be popped up by Muncy, and it's caught for out number 3 by Devers. So National League gets a hit, but they still got no runs. Well, into the top of the 4th, we're still scoreless. It feels like this game's going fast-ish. I don't know. Weird at the time, though. All right. So nothing between Qatar and Panama. All right. The NBA Finals is resuming tomorrow. 9 o'clock, Game 4 between the Suns and the Bucks. I think Game 5 is on Saturday. Then next Tuesday is Game 6. I don't have a singular clue why the NBA games start at 9 o'clock. It's driving me crazy. Why I haven't been mainly watching the NBA Finals this year is simply because the games start way too late. It's simple. 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. No matter what time zone you're in, you start at 8:15 Eastern Time. It's not that hard to do great marketing skills, NBA. Drive me crazy. Looks like there's a lot of Padre fans are rocking the jewelry here. That is interesting. Rocking the gold chain there. Reprimando Tatis Jr. I mean, listen, Tatis, future face of baseball right there. But makes sense why he has such a large following. Good character. It seems like he's been enjoying himself all night despite going 0 for 2 in the batter's box. Now, your next NL pitcher here is German Marquez. Age 6 record, first All-Star selection. And now we have Brandon Crawford at shortstop, after replacing Tatis Jr. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be hit and a ground out by Devers, so he goes 1 for 2. That's all right. Devers was going to, go 3 for 3 or 4 for 4 or whatever. But, yeah. So a ground out to begin. Marquez now to deliver his second pitch of the game. It's time to Simeon, and it misses. Nice 6 miles an hour, 1-0 the count. Simeon with an RBI single back in the second inning. This pitch from Marquez. This is in there. 4 strike, 98 miles an hour, 1-1. Swing and a miss by Simeon, 1-2. Another pitch, that one missed. 90 in the dirt. Count is now at 2-2. Marquez now going for a 6th pitch. 5th of the at-bat. Marquez now, that's a swing and a foul. 97 miles an hour, and the count is now 2-2. Well, remains at 2-2. Marquez. Good delivery this time, but hit the dirt way to the left. And the count is now full. Perez on deck, who's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch, and this one's got to be hit and a grounder. A good throw over to first. Good grab by Freddy Freeman for the second out. And a good throw by Nolan Arenado like he's been doing. Take a look at the All-Star Game coverage. We have 20 in-ground mics, 2 Megalodon cameras, 2 Fighting On cameras. I couldn't read the rest of it, but wow. That was 110, by the way, miles per hour for Guerrero Jr., by the way, on his home run. As we have Perez now at the plate. 0 for 1, takes a ball to the left. Oh, beyond ridiculous, Sean. Don't even get me going on that. Oh, we're going to suspend you for skipping out on the All-Star Game. Whoa, that's a wild pitch by Marquez. 2-0 the count now. But, oh, my God. That's maybe the dumbest rule in all of sports. Right there. Right there. You're suspending a player for choosing to opt out of an All-Star Game. Like, how pathetic is that, NHL? That's my one gripe about, like, that. Like, NFL players, they opt out of the Pro Bowl. Nothing happens to them. MLB players will opt out of the All-Star Game, nothing happens. I think the same thing with the NBA. Like, they're not going to get suspended. But you get suspended for skipping the All-Star Game? Give me a break, man. You'll get suspended for missing the All-Star Game as they swing and miss 2-2 to Perez now. But, like, a player could deliver a cheap shot and pay a $5,000 fine. No suspension. And a swing and a miss, Perez will strike out. And now we'll head to commercial break as we head to the bottom of the 4th. But, yeah, I mean, that's ridiculous. You know, someone could injure another player and get fined $5,000 for it or $10,000. But you could skip the All-Star Game and get suspended a couple of games. Like, what logic does that make? You shouldn't even pay a fine. You shouldn't even be able to pay a fine if you skip out. If you want to skip out in the All-Star game, that's your choice. That's the player's choice. You don't suspend him for that or fine him. None of that. Ridiculous. Oh, I know. It really makes me upset. Ovechkin did have a good reason. Birth of a second son. Exactly. Absolutely ridiculous. That is... NHL's got to smarten up. As much as hockey's my favorite sport, the NHL does do a lot of stuff that ticks me off. And, oh my God, suspending players for missing the All-Star game. One of the most irritating things in all of sports. It's a joke, is what it is. It's like, why do you suspend them? It's like, God, NFL players opted out of the NFL season last year. And they came back this year like nothing happened. You can see them get suspended or had to pay a fine or whatever. No, they just couldn't play. All right. Qatar versus Panama, 26 minutes, still scoreless. No, I don't know why I'm yawning so much, but yeah. Anyone wants to plop whatever in the chat, you can let me know. Need to always let them play in the Olympics regardless. I agree. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I mean, if an athlete wants to represent their country in the Olympics, they should be able to for their professional sport. I'm 100% down for that as well. Yeah, I would tend to agree. For sure. Okay. The delivery is in there for a strike, 88 miles an hour to Arenado. Nathan Eovaldi's in the game. Red Sox pitcher facing the wind right now. The delivery is in there, 99 fastball for strike two. Eovaldi with a 9-5 record in 18 starts, a 3.66 ERA. 103 and a third innings pitch, his first All-Star selection. And that one's in the dirt for a ball, 89, 1-2. Arenado with a ground out back in the first. Season batting average of 265. Here is Eovaldi now on the 1-2. Pitch, and a 6 miss, 2-2. Arenado almost chased that one. That was now 2-2. Pitch, and this one's going to be hit, and over to second, and a ground out for Arenado, one gone for the NL. Ooh, really haven't even come close to scoring a run. In fact, they only have a base hit, and 2 men total have gone on base, and they haven't made it past first. And they'll yet to have anyone in scoring position. Of course, the AL leads this one 2-0. Here's Trey Freeman, who with a ground out back in the second. He's 0 for 1. The delivery and a check swing. No strike. Okay. What will they call it? They will. First plate, umpire calls it a strike. The one behind the plate didn't give a signal. So it counts now 0-1 to the Braves first baseman. It's not actually a tremendous job at first base tonight. Horrible swing and a miss there, 91. on the changeup, 0-2. All D looking for his first strikeout, and this one's a foul, 99 to the top of the strike zone. It's fouled back by Freeman, and the count is 0-2. All D now with pitch number 9 on the way. Oh, no, wait. Valdi delivers, and this one's going to be hit and through center, a base hit into right. This Judge will scoop it up and throw it back in play. So base hit for Freddie Freeman. Now tying run comes up to the plate. Take a look at MLB at the Field of Dreams, showing the Yankees clean up corn and stuff, or picking corn rather. This pitch from Evaldi. This one's going to be a ground out, and that's going to be a double play for the AL to get out of this inning. I'll head to the top of the 5th, a ground out for Nick Castillos. And the AL looking to make it 9 years in a row, or 8, actually, 8 years in a row. All right, still in commercial break. Let's see. Still no score in the soccer game. You have Quintar and Panama still scoreless in the 33rd minute. Yeah, I guess for right now, I guess I can kind of go over my future broadcasting schedule. So again, tomorrow Power Skate. Thursday, I'm probably going to get off, or I'm just going to take off. Friday, good chance of commentating Red Sox and Yankees. Saturday, either morning or early afternoon, I'll probably do an NFL throwback. Which game? I'm still trying to decide. I'm thinking right now the throwback game I'm gonna do is because, again, also if you follow me back in my sportscaster days, you know if I already commentate a game of sportscaster, I'm not re-commentating an old game. But yeah, I think for the game on Saturday, I haven't made a clear-cut decision yet, but I'm thinking it will be Super Bowl 47 between the Ravens and 49ers. I'm not 100% sure though. Sunday, Fletcher Sports Zone, then I don't know what my schedule is going to be for next week yet. But yeah, if anyone's interested in wanting to rewatch Super Bowl 47 with my commentary, instead of Jim Nance's and Phil Simms, go check it out. That'll be the Saturday. Again, that's my plan. And then probably next week I'll do my second throwback hockey game. Because I already miss commentating hockey. I know it's only been a week, but still, I miss it. So this pitch is going to be hit by Hernandez, and it's going to land off the wall and going on in for a double and making it there. Off the opening hit for Hernandez there on the first pitch by Trevor Rogers of the Marlins. And then, I think for my hockey game, I'm not entirely sure which one that'll be yet. I do have a couple of games in mind, but we'll see. Here's the pitch, and this is a swing and a miss, 0-1. So delivery now. Oh, man, that one almost got away from Real Muto. Cedric Mullins, of course, at the plate. 1-1 count. Trevor Rogers, 7-6 record. 2.31 ERA, fifth in the NL. The pitch from Rogers. This one's hit by Mullins, but a foul. Count now 1-2. Gonna screen record the Devers have passed for the final out of the. Okay. Yep. That's a good idea. I don't know. I don't really know if, other than maybe actually the Devers hit, I really don't know if there's anything else worthy of screen recording in this broadcast. I don't know. This one's going to be hit up the middle. Oh, and he bobbled it. Was Crawford. And now runners are on the corners with no outs. Well, maybe if we get a 3-run shot here, it'll be something to screen record. Cedric Mullins is on. And, he hits it down the middle. I'm giggling to myself because I was this close to saying Nick Mullins, the Eagles quarterback. I'm like, it's Cedric Mullins. I'm like, oh, hey, I said it right. I watch football way more than I watch baseball, for the record. I still watch baseball quite a bit. Like, I know who Cedric Mullins is, obviously, but, yeah. I almost said Nick. The Nick Mullins almost slipped out there for a second. I was like, oh, can't do that. This ain't football. Strike there for Rogers. There's Kevin Cash, 2020 AL Manager of the Year. Second AL pennant the Rays won last year, first time since 08 where they lost to the Phillies in the World Series in 5 games. This one's going to be fouled back, 0-2 the count. To the leadoff man, J.D. Martinez. So there is J.D. He does make an appearance, so Otani is done for the rest of the evening. Martinez, 62 RBIs, 6th in the AL, along with 18 home runs. And ball is in the dirt there for the 1. Oh, you kidding? They're going to call Martinez on a check swing strikeout. All right, then. It looked like to me that wasn't enough to call it a strike, but give Martinez a strikeout. Rogers now with 8 pitches, getting his first strike after a struggle first couple of batters. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul on Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 97-mile-an-hour pitch. Guerrero 1 for 2. Hit a home run his last time up, which was a solo shot into center. He hits another home run. He'll make it 5-0. Here's the delivery, and this one's going to be a swing and a miss. 98 miles an hour, 0-2. Fastball up high in the strike zone. Now, Kevin Cash and Dave Roberts, I think they got their mics hooked up to one another, and Dave Roberts is laughing up a storm on the other dugout. This is going to be a ground up for Guerrero, but he advances the runner to second, and scoring from third is Hernandez. So that'll be 3-0 AL. Mullins advances to second, And yeah, ground up for Guerrero Jr. So 2 gone now. Up to the plate comes, I want to say, Bogarts is the third hitter, which he is, but I don't know if they pulled him or not. Which they have not. So Bogarts, shortstop. They're men on, and this one's going to be a foul. 0-1. A 3-mile-an-hour pitch by Rogers. One. Roberts' first major in MLB history. He won 5 division titles in each of his first 5 full seasons. Congrats to Dave Roberts there. He's a great manager. It's just, thank goodness he won the championship last year because he just wasn't a good enough manager in the playoffs. And yeah, last year kind of changed that, but remember, shortened regular season will play a factor. So we'll see how the Dodgers do this year. A 1-1 to Bogarts now. Here's Rogers. The delivery, and this one's going to be hit, and a base hit for Bogarts. And going around third with speed is Mullins. 4-0 AL. A good hit by Bogarts up the middle. And it's now 4-zip, and Bogarts waving to someone, and here comes Aaron Judge up to the plate. Rogers looked like trying to deliver a sinker to the plate, but managed to go through into center right field. Judge at the plate will take a strike to begin. 97. 0-1 the count. Walk back in the second, which led to the opening run for the AL. Pitch down low, a 7. 1-1. The AL is just putting on a clinic in this one. This one's going to be swinged and fouled. 1-2. One, two count. This one's going to be hit by Judge, popped up into right, and it's going to be caught for the third out. So we'll head to the bottom of the fifth. It is now 4-0 American League. Is it bad to say I was expecting much more out of the National League? All right. The Dodgers playing the easiest division. Yep. I mean, you're right. You're right. The NL West was never really a challenge until this year because, I mean, yeah, the Giants were good until they won in 2014. Then they did bad in 2015. Then 2016, they beat the Mets in the wild card round and then proceeded to get destroyed in the actual playoffs. And then 2017 through 2020, they were just lackluster, and now they're good. And, I mean, for the Padres, yeah, they've been so bad for so long, but they've purposely tanked for years to now have their championship window. Which makes sense. In other words, I've just got word that former Patriots linebacker Cassius Marsh, who also used to play for the Jaguars, by the way, says the Patriots treat their players like crap. Shootway is extremely impressive. They work day in, day out. Their work ethic, blah, 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 blah. There's no fun. My goodness. Okay. Come back from commercial break and a ground out to begin to Winker. So there is out number one. So in is Soto, the Detroit pitcher. Yep, Gregory Soto, the left-hander. And now coming up to the plate is JT Realmuto. It was interesting to see a Tiger in the All-Star game. It's like seeing a Pirates in the All-Star game. It's like so bad. But hey, they have a decent player. So props to them making it. 0-1 count to Realmuto, who's 0-1 with the strikeout back in the second. 8 home runs, 4 RBIs on the season. With Phillies catcher, that one in the dirt, 8 miles an hour, 1-1 the count. Here's a shot into right field, and it's gone! JT Realmuto blasts one into right, and the National League will break the shutout. It's 4-1. Good shot by the former Miami Marlin and now highest paid catcher in the MLB. JT Realmuto with a rocket in right field. Look at Soto. Let's deliver a slider, bottom of the strike zone. Realmuto crushes that one into right. Good hit. There's another pitch, and now this one's going to be a ground out. 2 gone. So that was a Pirate. I'm trying to see if it was Reynolds or Frazier. It looked like it was Frazier who opted out. Or who grounded out, rather. Bo Bichette now playing shortstop. So no more Xander Bogaerts. Oh, and here's Frazier. So that was Reynolds grounding out. Frazier, 1-for-1 with the single in the third. Also, Joey Gallo enters the game for the AL, and a couple others. Marcus Simeon. That one missed. 98 miles an hour, 2-0 the count. Here's now from Soto. That's going to be a strike. 2-1. Pitch, that one in the dirt, 9, 3-1. We see a walk here. I mean, impressive. Frazier can go on base at back-to-back at bats. pitch. This one's going to be a grounder. Soto missed it, but Bichette's there to bail him out. And that is the end of the inning. Top of the sixth we go. JT Realmuto. A low swing home run. National League on the board, still trailing by 3 at the conclusion of 5. All right. And Cortana Panama at half. Okay. What am I going to talk about, man? I guess now I can dig into the sports news. We're well enough in it now. We'll do that. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get into sports news in the last 48 hours. So, the Senators hire former NBC broadcaster Pierre McGuire as Senior Vice President of Player Development. Yeah, I was kind of talking about that at the top of the broadcast when we were talking about Pierre McGuire for the first few minutes. Blackhawks, yep, they traded All-Star defenseman Caleb Jones to the Oilers for defenseman Caleb Jones, prospect forward Tim Sutherland, and a 2021 third. Stanley Cup was damaged during the 2021 Lightning Championship Parade. It'll be returned from Montreal for repairs. Oh boy, Tampa Bay breaking the cup. That was not fun. There is the picture of it, by the way, if you can see it. I can't really. The Warriors that began trade talks with the Trailblazers for All-Star point guard Damian Lillard. Nothing is close to an official deal, however. All right. And, of course, Pete Alonso won the home run derby last night, being Trey Turner at 23-22. Now they're doing a little I stand up to cancer. You know, this is awesome that the MLB is doing this. Of course, cancer affects so many people in our day-to-day lives. And what an awesome thing for the MLB to be doing right now. Pulling up who they stand for and whatnot. That is an incredible moment. Now signs come down. Of course, MasterCard donates $5 million to Stand Up to Cancer. If you want to look more into this, visit priceless.com/SU2C. All right, it looks like we're heading back to commercial break. Okay. I wasn't sure if they were pre-recording that at the beginning of the game or they just did that now. Okay, they just did that now, so makes sense. Well, I guess we get into the news that happened today. Pretty much almost all hockey news. Predators legendary goaltender Pekka Rinne announced his retirement. I mean, that's just sad. One of my favorite goalies from my childhood. I'm growing up too quick. And speaking of growing up too quick, the Wild have officially bought out their albatross of contracts. That's right. Left winger Zach Parise and defenseman Ryan Suter both bought out with 4 years left on their contracts with over $7.5 million on average. While they're leaving some big money out on the table, but this is either re-sign Kaprizov or Fiala. So I think it's honestly for the best, while they're trying to move forward to the future of their team. The Canadians have officially hired Dominique Ducharme as full-time head coach on a 3-year deal. The only MLB news of the day, besides whoever the winner of this All-Star Game is that Rob Manfred announced the MLB will erase 7-inning doubleheaders and riders on second base to begin extra innings starting the 2022 season. So we're back to regular baseball. And the Sharks re-signed goaltender Joseph Coronar to a 1-year, 2-way deal worth $960,000, which I actually think, oh yeah. Okay. So we're back. Taijuan Walker now, the Mets pitcher, has an 0-2 count on Jose Ramirez, your lone Cleveland Indian in the All-Star Game. That pitch missed 95, and the count is now 1-2. 2 straight strikes for Walker. I remember Walker was going to be one of the biggest snubs of the entire All-Star year, but ultimately the MLB comment at the last second, and he misses that pitch 2-2. And so now you see Ozzie Albies, Cronenworth, Narvaez behind the plate, Chris Bryant in left field, and Taylor in center field. This one's foul, 2-2. All right, 2-2. And this one is a foul, a semi-on-hour pitch. Won't count. You're going to see a walk. We will. Pitch goes in the dirt, 90 miles an hour. And Ramirez will go over to first. Or no. Now this one's going to be hit into right, and at the track, it's caught. Oh, nice grab. That one was deep for sure. But ultimately, a very good grab by Chris Taylor, the outfielder for the Dodgers, to get the out. Well, looked like it should have been a walk, but I don't know if Fox messed up the pitch count or something, which then would obviously confuse me. I don't know what the deal was there. That pitch missed. Now we have Whit Merrifield of the Kansas City Royals. 8 home runs for 7 RBIs. Swing and a miss there, 1-1. 270 batting average. Walker in his first All-Star game. This one's going to be hit and foul by Walker, 96 miles an hour. 0-2. Oh, yeah, now that Devers is gone, you don't care about the All-Star game. Yep. Devers and Bogarts are both riding the pine now, and, of course, Eovaldi pitched back in the 4th inning. So the only Red Sox we have left, I'm pretty sure, is Barnes. And I don't even know if Matt Barnes is going to even get in. Oh, and JD. I forgot about JD Martinez. He's still in here. I think he's still batting. I would assume he is. 1-2 to Merrifield, and swinging a foul? Oh, I guess so. Merrifield was reacting like it was a swing and a miss, but now they're going to write swinging a foul. 1-2. Can I just say the All-Star jerseys actually look good with the Royals, though, because, the Royals actually wear blue. That pitch missed. 86, 2-2. Like, at first, I was like, oh my God, these All-Star Game jerseys are terrible. And they really aren't great by any means, but with certain teams, they look all right. Swing and a miss for Merrifield. First strikeout for Walker, second out of the top of the sixth. It's like Royals, these look okay. Red Sox, they look okay. At least the blue ones and the Blue Jays players. And then, honestly, for the NL, I'm still not getting used to it, like, at all. Like, Mets, because they mainly wear white, like, that's okay. And kind of the same with the Pirates. That's about it. 1-2. Ozuna, the catcher for the Rays. He drills into right. And it's gone. 5-1 AL. What a hit by Mike Zuno. How about that? The Rays, another team these jerseys look nice on. Drills that one into right. And it is 5-1 American League. Good shot. Perfect timing as well. And Walker, after getting 2 outs, will surrender a home run. Swing and miss. On the count. As we approach 8 o'clock Eastern, or 8 o'clock Mountain Time in Colorado, 10 o'clock Eastern Time here. I'd like to thank everyone again for tuning on in. 0-2 count right out of the gate to Walsh, member of the Angels. Pretty sure he's just an Angel replacement for Mike Trout. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be popped up. And into center field, it'll be caught for out number 3. Couldn't see who made the catch there. Center fielder, though, did. Well, Mike Zuno's going to get 5-1. Bottom of the 6th we go. Of course, for Fletcher Sports Zone on Sunday, I should mention that I have something completely new I'm going to try out Sunday during the show. Like, something completely different. Let's just say, I think it'll make watching the video a little bit more exciting and a little bit more entertaining. And more like you're watching more of like an ESPN talk show rather than just like a YouTube video. I'm not going to spoil the surprise, but you will soon see the method to my madness. In due time. Okay. Still in commercial break. We still probably will be for another minute. Because that's how this works. Get out of commercial break. There we go. Bottom of the sixth, still 5-1 AL. And I gotta be honest with you, I can safe to say the AL is already going to win this game. I mean, that was my prediction. I think I really said my prediction at the start, but that was my prediction. The AL would win this game. A little bit closer. I mean, my original, not really. My original score prediction was 8-3 AL, and that honestly probably is the best chance of happening right now. As we go to Chris Bassett, who has 118 innings pitched, that leads the AL, a 10-2 record, and a 3.28 ERA, and a swing and a miss by Crawford to begin. Brandon Crawford kicking off the sixth inning with his first at-bat. .921 OPS, sixth in the NL. 18 home runs, 58 RBIs, 289 batting average. And another swing and a miss on a 92-mile-an-hour pitch, 0-2. We're seeing center field now. We are really starting to get into the reserves here. Here's the delivery, and this one's going to be popped up by Crawford, and out number one. As that one is caught by I don't want to blank out his name right now. That one was caught by Jose Ramirez. Otani last night. 113-foot home run in the Derby tonight. Pitched over 100 miles an hour. The delivery and swinging a foul by by Justin Turner. 307 batting average for Turner. 36-year-old third baseman coming back to the Dodgers this offseason after a long holdout. Looked like the Milwaukee Brewers were going to snag up Turner, but ultimately signs with the Dodgers with the hometown discount. A check swing strike there. No. 1-1 now. He's sixth player in MLB history with 30-plus home runs and 10-plus stolen bases at the All-Star break. Shohei Otani, that is, not Justin Turner. Turner's going to hit this one, and it's going to be a ground out. 2 gone for the AL. I think that's cool that Shohei Otani also has, a translator to, because he's such a big name, he wants to, we want to understand what Otani's saying during the interviews and stuff. I think that's great for baseball, really. No matter what Stephen A. Smith says, I don't care what Stephen A. Smith says. I lost my respect for him a long time ago, if I'm being completely real with you. But, yeah, what he said was absolutely ridiculous. And thank God he apologized, but still ridiculous. Who cares if Otani needs a translator? The moral of the story is he's one of the best hitters in baseball right now. He can also pitch very good. And I want to understand what Otani's saying during his interviews. This is what it is. That one falls into right field for Machado, and he will go in for second, and he'll make it. Bo Bichette doesn't get the tag. A good throw by Garcia. Pitch now from Bassett. That one misses the right, 93, 1-0 the count. Yeah, the camera is all on Shohei Otani this inning. Bassett delivers. Foul. 93. Cronenworth, 276 batting average. His first plate appearance is a foul. That was now 1-2. So the Padre will try to send the other Padre to home base, I guess. He has 12 home runs, 34 RBIs, 276 batting average, 63 runs. That's third in the NL. Of course, his teammate Machado at second. Fernando Tatis Jr. long gone. One, two, and takes the pitch, 73. And the count is now 2-2. The delivery here on the 2-2, up high, full count. Here's pitch, swinging a foul, and the count stays full. Now, just over 2 hours, yeah. Barring like extra innings or whatever, these All-Star games do go by much quicker than the actual games. Beautiful sunset here as well. Again, just a little past 8 o'clock in the Mountain Times. That one missed, ball 4. And so now 2 men on, and if the NL can hit a 3-run shot here, they are right back in this game. Muto's hit the lone home run for the National League thus far. I do not believe he's coming up to the plate. He is not. It is Juan Soto, who would end up falling to Pete Alonso in the home run derby last night. Has 11 home runs on the year. Again, with 2 out, 2.83 batting average for Soto. That one missed, 94. What other count? Delivery. This one is not even going to reach the strike zone. All right. Here's Soto. Yeah, 520-foot home run. That was the longest during the Derby last night. 120 feet, and Soto was kind of showboating a little bit after that one. I would too. That pitch missed. 3-0. Bassett not playing well. It kind of stinks for the NL that there's 2 outs because we could really try to build it off of something here. Oh, if we get a grand slam, that would be incredible with the 6th hitter. I would not know who the 6th hitter is. Here's the pitch, though, and this one's going to be hitting foul. Oh, my goodness. 3-0 pitches. You take 3-0 pitches unless if it's a for sure home run. I don't know if you're Soto there, but if that turns into a pop-out, that is rough. Here's the pitch from Bassett and missed, ball 4. On a 4-1 count and the bases are loaded. Bassett's already pitched 20. And coming up to the plate is Chris Bryant, who leads the Cubs in runs, and I believe RBIs as well. And he is third on the team in batting average. And now Kevin Cash is actually going to have to come out and do a mound visit. This is incredible. We are having a mound visit in the All-Star game, ladies and gents. That is crazy. You're actually having a mound visit. Not gonna lie, I kind of hope the NL hits a home run. I would not mind commentating a nice little grand slam. Chris Bryant making his 4th All-Star game, 16 home runs, 46 RBIs, 271 batting average. Takes strike one, 87 miles an hour, 0-1. If I'm Bryant, I'm probably swinging away at that pitch. 1, this is the NL's closest chance of tying, probably. The delivery, and this one's going to be a swing and a miss, 0-2. Again, there's 2 outs for the NL, so 1 more strike. And this inning will come to a close. Pitch from Bassett. Oh, and it missed! It's going to bounce off the glove, and the runners will advance to second and third, and scoring is Manny Machado, 5-2, and the count stays at 1-2. Bounced off the glove of the catcher. Just out of the reach. And Machado able to score easily. A 1-2 to Bryant. At least they got 1 run. Here's a swing and a miss up high. And the AL avoid a heart attack. 5-2. They score 1, but it's still a 3-run lead. To the top of the 7th we go. We have the Yankees, White Sox, Field of Dreams game, August 12th here on Fox. I'll definitely have to make sure I'll commentate that one. All right, I think next commercial break I'll probably step aside for a few minutes because I do need kind of a little break, get a little bit more refreshed. I'm yawning way more than I would want to say the least. Probably next commercial break or at the end of this inning, I'll go take a break for like the remainder of the commercial breaks or something because, again, I just keep on forgetting that they take like an extra 30 seconds longer because it's a Fox game. That's what drives me nuts. We got about another, hopefully 30 seconds or so on this commercial break. All right. Looks like we're heading back now, which is good. So to 4 now the hits, both teams have committed 1 error. Now here comes Freddy Peralta, 7-3 record. And he will deliver a swing and a miss to Garcia to begin. Garcia for the Rangers with a 0-2 count already, has a 270 batting average. We have Trey Turner at shortstop, Escobar at third. The rest of the field stays the same, and a swing and a miss by Garcia. So one quick out for the National League. Now they will currently, or at least Fox will currently interview Chris Bryant. It's the pitch. This one's going to be a check swing foul. 1-0, or 0-1 rather, to JD Martinez, 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the fifth. Bryant started in right field the most this season with 27, and third base and second with 24, 14 in left field, and then 10 games in center field and first base with 10. Swing and a miss by Martinez, 0-2. We can quickly have 2 outs for the AL here. Martinez can't get on base. It's the pitch and a swing and a foul. So it'll stay at 0-2. I want you 1 home run Red Sox call tonight. Come on, Martinez. This could be your last time up at the plate, actually, if everything goes accordingly for the NL. Here's the delivery and a swing and a miss. Shouldn't have swung at that. Second strikeout for Peralta. And he's got 2 quick outs. By the way, that Jay Realmuto home run for the Phillies, that was the first Phillies All-Star Game home run in 40 years. The more you know. That is the more you know moment right there. Wow. All right. Well, 2-0 to Matt Olson of the Athletics. Peralta now to enter double-digit pitches, and he fouls this one towards the left. Foul, 2-1. There's the pitch, and this one's going to be foul. 81 miles an hour, 2-2. Here's a pitch, 2-2, swing and a miss to Olson, and so now we'll head into the bottom of the 7th. All right, yep, I'm going to go step away for at least the commercial break and probably some of the commercial breaks moving forward because I've tried to kill up the dead space, but, you know, I won't bore you guys, so I'll be back in a few. Don't go anywhere. All right. Back for the All-Star Game. We head to the bottom of the 7th. As we now have Andrew Kittenredge, the Rays pitcher, 6-1 record, first All-Star selection for him, going up against Narvaez. A call for time after the opening pitch strike. Omar Narvaez, the catcher for the Brewers, 300 batting average. Swing and a miss, so 1-2. Oh, I said this game might end at 11. That may actually be an accurate prediction for once. I think maybe like a little after, like more like 11-10 or whatever, but you get the idea. Barring extra innings, this will be a pretty quick game. Ground out, Bichette over to first for out number 1. Good catch there from Matt Olson. Oh, Bichette, how about him playing in his first All-Star game? Chris Taylor, 63 home runs, third in the NL, will come up now. 10 home runs, 46 RBIs in 86 games so far, 277 batting average for the center fielder. This is a ball down low, a 97 fastball, missed to the left-hand side, 1-0. Gabe Roberts just been having a smile on his face the entire evening. Pitch, it's going to be hit, and oh, what a play. Over to first, he got him for 2 outs. That was a pretty nice play there by the Rays. That is, I want to say, Joey Wendell on the play. It's not Mike Zuno because he's the catcher. Yeah, that was Joey Wendell with the play. Over to first for the second out. Let's see, I'll be 61 RBIs on the year for him, which is pretty stellar. The delivery and a swing and a miss on the 87-mile-an-hour fastball. Cal's now 0-2. Albie's a 262 batting average this year. Now this one's going to be hit by Albies for the shortstop over to first, out. You will head to the top of the 8th. 2 whole innings remaining unless the NL can somehow take the lead. Don't go anywhere, folks. What to talk about? I'm trying to think. A good broadcaster once told me, if you repeat yourself, you shouldn't be repeating yourself, basically, in the same broadcast. So that's why I'm like, what to talk about? Because, I can just recap sports news every single time. But it's like, the Brewers just stick around, though. It's probably like, all right, we heard this already. Trying to think. I mean, what do we even say? Go follow the TikTok right now. Go follow the TikTok. You cannot even see that. Wow. Can I put this as a black filter? But yes, go follow the TikTok at Grant Flood. We hit over 10,000 likes, and we're closing in on 400 followers. Bro, I swear, at this rate, I think my TikTok is going to reach 2,000 followers quicker than my Instagram, which is... that makes me want to cry, but okay. Well, not really, of course, but, no, interesting. All right. All right. Mark Melicon, Padres pitcher. 27 saves out of 31 attempts. He leads the league in saves with a 2.04 ERA. He has an 0-1 to Bo Bichette right out of the gate and a swing and a miss 0-2. That was a curveball that landed on the right-hand side of the strike zone, rather. 0-2 to the shortstop. 71 runs leads the AL. He has 60 home runs, 57 RBIs, 293 batting average for Bo Bichette. The delivery is a swing and a miss. That one was in the dirt. Are you kidding me with that swing and a miss? There's one out. You can look at our game summary, a little honor of Hank Aaron, of course, the late Hank Aaron that passed away this offseason. Peyton Manning with the ceremonial first pitch. And we had the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. home run, we first had the Guerrero Jr. home run, and then we had the Mike Zuna home run. And in between, we had the JT Realmuto home run. Only 3 home runs and an RBI single for – or no, it was an RBI pop-out to let Judge score. I'm forgetting who it was. It'll hopefully come to me soon. The 1-0, and that one is a strike to Joey Gallo. Gallo with a 239 batting average with the Texas Rangers this season. Pitch is a swing and a foul. 1-2. Knock on, going to be looking for his second out already. So far been an extremely quick top of the 8th. Pitch missed. Counts now 2-2. Take a look at the NL East real quickly. The Mets leading the division by 3.5 games over the Phillies, who are 44-44. Then the Braves 44-45. Then, of course, the Nationals and Marlins in the last 2 spots. Mets leading the division with 47 wins to 40 losses. Here's a pitch, and that one's going to miss. Full count. Walk to Gallo. So full count walk. Still got one out here. Now it looks like Melicon's going to be pulled for Alex Reyes. Really? Oh my goodness. We're having a pitching change in the All-Star game. I guess we are. So here's my next commercial break. I'll take another step aside for a little bit. Here's Peyton Manning's opening pitch. It didn't even reach the plate. Oh, I'm going to see it in a second. Hopefully. There it is. The pitch, not even close. Hopefully you guys can see that well. Hopefully you can see this well as well. This is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And here's a little glove with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and his father. I don't even know why I'm showing you guys my phone. You guys clearly can't see it. All right, well, Alex Reyes comes on. He's 20 for 20 saves in his first career All-Star game. 1.52 ERA. A 1.54 opponent average. All right, this one's going to be hit, and it'll fall for Joey Wendell. A base hit on the first pitch for Reyes. Great start for the Cardinal. One out. Delivery is swung on and fouled. 96 fastball. That was now 0-1. It remains 5-2 AL. They're currently at the plate trying to grow onto that lead and pretty much end any hope of an NL comeback. This one's going to be hit, and it's going to be a grounder. Will he go for the double play? He's got one, and now runs around the corners with 2 outs. So Joey Wendell's out. Now they have Gallo at third, it looks like, and at first. All right. Yeah, that was a good throw by Comworth. Over to the second baseman. He was able to get a nice little out there, but no double play ensued. Here's Mike Zuno's 1-for-1 with the home run. A 3-run shot would basically end it. His pitch missed a 6 miles an hour. Count's now 1-0. Solo home run in the sixth. 198 batting average. Pitch is up high in the strike zone for strike one. Count's now 1-1. Pitch is in there for strike two. Count's now 1-2. And now the NL can get out of this inning here. Swing and a miss. Got him. So it goes 1 for 2, and we will head to the bottom of the eighth. All right. 3 more half innings, baby. Yeah, this game will probably end no later than like 11:05 or something. I don't know. We'll see. A fun broadcast, though. I mean, I wish the game was a little closer, but it's been a good broadcast. But yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes when the game resumes. Don't go anywhere. Bottom of the eighth coming up. We begin right out of the commercial break with a pop out. And currently on the mound now for the AL is Matt Barnes. Second most saves in the AL with 19. He is 19 for 23 in 38 games. All right, now it's Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 with the ground out back in the 6th. Takes the strike one. Tim Harrison now at shortstop. No Carlos Correa. That's interesting. Here's a hit and a base hit for Justin Turner. So Turner will go 1 for 2. Barnes will allow the hit. And there is a 1-out base hit. Not bad at all for the NL. Again, trying to tie this game. They can. At least make it a 2-run game if they can get Turner home. One count now to Escobar. Again, Eduardo Escobar, the only bright spot on the Diamondbacks hitting core this year. That pitch missed up high, 2-1. Oh, what's up, TJ? Congrats on finishing your first game. 5-2 right now. We've had 3 home runs. Guerrero and Mike Zuno for the AL and Real Muto for the NL. And yeah, it's 5-2 with your boy Justin Turner on base with 1 out, 3-1 count. Matt Barnes currently on the mound. It looks like we're going to get a walk here to Escobar. Let's see. Oh, swing and a miss. Nice 6 up high in the strike zone. Now it's a full count. Also, back in the 2nd inning, Aaron Judge scored from third to home off a pop-out. Full count. Barnes trying to get his 2nd out here. Will deliver, and this one's going to be popped up foul. Nice 6, and count stays full. So 3-2 to Escobar. Barnes now, his 10th pitch just popped up again and foul. That one 96 towards the right side of the plate. It's now going to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat because Turner got on base pretty quickly. 3-2 now to Escobar. Here's the delivery, and this one's going to be hit, and it's going to fall into right. So now runners on first and second with 1 out, and again, the AL, bullpen not playing so great. A 3-run shot could tie. If the NL was to get another man on base, a grand slam would take the lead and could potentially have this game end in the top of the 9th instead of the bottom. But a good hit, regardless, by Escobar. Good contact on that baseball, and I got to be honest with you, I don't know how much longer Matt Barnes is going to stay in here if he continues to struggle. Cronenworth's on, and he takes a ball that missed to the right-hand side, 1-0 count. Jake Cronenworth. First plate appearance has been a walk, a 276 batting average, 12 home runs, 4 RBIs. 1-0 the count now. Barnes to deliver his 13th pitch. One is going to be hit, and it's caught. What a catch for the 2nd out. And that's going to squash some momentum for sure. Joey Wendell with a good catch. Guarding 2nd and 3rd. 2 outs now. And takes a strike 1, Juan Soto. A 1. Delivery to Soto. This time, a swing and a miss. 0-2. Barnes can get out of this little mini jam here. Again, he's only got runners on second and first. You can really get out of this jam if you just get one more strike here. To Soto. Barnes delivery. Oh, it's in the dirt. Now 1-2. Seems like every single player besides the pitchers are laughing in between pitches. The hitters have it so much more easier than the pitchers, because like the pitchers, they're just focusing on like what pitch they're gonna do next. But for the batters, they're just like giggling stuff in the dugout and having a good time. We'll practice swinging. So's gonna foul tip this one. Count will stay at 1-2. 2-2 count now to Soto. Two delivery is a foul. Two now, still to Soto. Get out of this inning with the strike, though. What, like the 8th pitch this at bat? Oh, down low, full count. There's Bryant on deck. This thing can either be over or we could have the bases jammed. Or if a home run occurs, we could have a tie. A lot of ways this at-bat could work. Barnes. We'll juice the bases. The second time tonight, the National League has filled the bases. But again, there's 2 outs. That's going to play a major factor in this. But yeah, the fact that Barnes has been able to stay in, crazy. Absolutely crazy, because I thought for sure they would pull him, or at least they'd be wanting to pull him right now. Oh boy, a pitch completely missed to the batter's right-hand side. And they're going to keep Barnes in there. They're not even going to give him a mound visit? Give me a break. Oh boy, leave it up to the Red Sox bullpen to blow it for the American League. This is a vintage Red Sox performance, ladies and gentlemen. We are witnessing it live here at Coors Field. All right, Chris Bryant comes on, 2 outs. Boy, again, this will be the second time the National League has had the bases loaded. The bases loaded, 57 at-bats. He has a 246 batting average and 6 career grand slams. Barnes, the delivery, and a check swing missed, 1-0. Again, the fact that Barnes is still in here is really crazy to think about if you think. Barnes delivers. That one missed. Nice. 7. And now 1-0. I don't know why they didn't count the other pitch, but I guess they didn't. So now the count will stay at 1-0. All right. Weird how that worked. Delivery is a check swing up high. Another check swing. Ball 2-0. You can tell Kevin Cash is ready to pull the trigger on Matt Barnes here. Oh, it's 3-0. There he goes. Fox was just a little delayed. Liam Kendricks and Rodden are in the bullpen right now. This is a 3-0. Barnes delivers, and it's hit by Bryant, and a diving catch! Wow! No runs are scored! What an incredible grab! I mean, tip your cap. That was incredible. Wow. Jared Welsh with the grab. And we are heading to the top of the ninth. It is still 5-2 American League. That is crazy. It was Walsh with the catch. Whew. Boy, I'll tell you one thing. That could easily been a that could easily fell for a base hit if Brian hit it a split second earlier. You heading out of the commercial break now? I don't think so. Nope. We got one more inning, though. This is probably going to end before 11:15, I'd say. 11:20, the latest. I mean, the only way this goes past, 11:15 is if we go into extra innings, which I got to be real with you. I don't think this is going into extra innings. I mean, the NL blew twice. They had the bases loaded twice, and they blew it both times. So it's just giving me all hope that the AL is going to hold on and win this one. Well, top of the ninth we go. 8-6 the hits in favor of the American League. And here comes Craig Kimbrell, former Red Sox, will deliver to Welsh, who swings and misses 97-mile-an-hour pitch, 0-1. Craig Kimbrell, once a Brave, then an Astro, then a Red Sox, and now a Cub, with his very unique pitching stance. And I still, to this day, can't get used to. Welsh will hit this one deep into center, but it's caught for out number one. It's a pitch, and this one's going to be a swing and a miss by Garcia. 0-1. Roll. Now to deliver the 0-1. This is going to clip the strike zone, but just miss. 1-1 the count. Roll. Swing and a miss off the curve, and now it's 1-2. Cruz, 304 batting average. So he will replace Jay Martinez, who had a lackluster All-Star performance. And Kimbrel with an up-high swing and a miss. Garcia barely touched that one. Here's a hit. And going for 2, and the throw is wide. A double for Garcia. All right, well, now here comes Nelson Cruz, who hits this one right into a grounder. Flip the Kimbrel, 2 outs. And the runner advances to third. That doesn't really matter because now a pop-out fly can't advance the runner. Oh, 2 outs, we're going to get a pitching change. And I'm going to step aside for a brief moment. Don't go anywhere. 2 outs, top of the 9th. We are back from the commercial break, and a swing and a miss to Olsen. 100-mile-an-hour pitch to Zach Wheeler. We're met now. Phillies 6-5, 145 strikeouts, second most in the NL. There's a hit and a foul, 0-2. That's going to be an out off the strikeout. So we'll head to the bottom of the ninth. No score. All right. Well, commercial break. I'll be back in like 3 minutes when it comes back on. Bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Pitch, hit, foul to Neves. We have Liam Kendricks in the game, who is 23 for 27 in saves. He's the AL save leader, 2.75 ERA, 39 and 1/3 innings pitched. It's a pitch down low, 2-1. Here's Omar Narvaez. He had a ground down the 7th. He's 0 for 1. He has a 2-1 count to work with here. And Kendricks again down low with a 3-1. Kendricks now ready to deliver his fifth pitch, another newly acquired pitcher this offseason. This one's going to be hit, and it's going to fall through the gap. A base hit. Throw is not in time. But now a potential double play could occur. Hernandez is on. 1 out. All right. So now here's Taylor. Swing and a miss. 98. 1. Delivery again. That one bounced away. The throw to second is going to be in time. Oh, boy. Trying to steal second was Neves, and he got caught instantly. 1 out with a 1-1 count to Chester Taylor. Yikes. That was definitely a botched stolen base attempt. I mean, it fit through the 5-hole. It bounced off the back wall, back to the catcher, and a great throw right on the money to Whit Merrifield for the tag. Easy tag by Mayfield. This pitch is up high, 2-1. The delivery here, swinging a foul, and that counts now 2-2. Here's the 2-2, and a swing and a miss by Taylor. 2 gone. We are 1 out away from the AL winning their 8th straight All-Star game. Wow. Okay. 1-0 count now to Ozzy Albies. Here's the pitch. This is going to be a hit and foul. 98 fastball by Hendricks. 1-1. is the 1-1. Pitch down low, 97-1. Albies, Braves shortstop, has done significantly well this year. He's going to have to be the Braves' main guy moving forward thanks to the Acuna injury. This pitch from Kendricks. This is going to be a grounder, and it's going to go foul. 2-2 count, and Kendricks will try to go for his second strikeout of the night to end the All-Star Game. And again, make it 8 wins in a row for the AL. Truly a remarkable feat. 2-2 with 2 outs. Kendricks to Albies. The pitch is wide, and it's full count. A 7. Missed to the right. Full count. On deck is Trey Turner if necessary. Kendricks. Full count. The delivery. It's hit into right field. That's a base hit, and it's going to roll for 2. A double for Albies, and we'll go to Trey Turner. Refusing to quit as the National League. That would be sick. You could have like a walk-off grand slam, though. That would be incredible. I don't think that's going to happen, but that would be nuts if it did. All right, 2 outs. Trey Turner of the Nationals coming on. Turner actually hit the cycle a couple weeks ago against the Rays. Yeah, Turner hit his 3rd cycle in his career. That is now the most in MLB history. He's 0 for 1 tonight with a flyout back in the 8th. Now the leadoff man for the NL. The delivery is going to be a ground out. The throw to first, and it's going to be a 5-2 American League victory. And the fireworks go off at Coors Field. What a way to end the second All-Star Game here at Colorado. 5-2, the AL have now won 8 straight All-Star Games. They win it by the score of 5-2, out-hitting the National League 9-8. Well, I appreciate everyone stopping by. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening. And we'll catch you for my next baseball broadcast, which should hopefully be a Red Sox-Yankees game sometime later this week.